Hey yo guys, I hope everyone is good. This is LINGA FX. Welcome back. This is what we're expecting on US30 to that previous video that I posted. It's just that I've just removed some of my drawings. We just have this double bottom and the market come to this high and it just range here. So the market was around this area to that previous video. We expected some SARS after this break of this zone. You understand? So the market did break and retest here. So we took these SARS up to this far. But I will send the entries for this one. But the thing that the market reversed to this area probably for this uh, zone here because this was the neckline which wasn't respected before the market just shoot up. I think this was a session. Yeah, it was a session. So the market was to respect this. That's why we didn't come to this low, which is this low. You understand? So by this strong zone, the market did reverse here. It will just go up. Understand? Because this was a neckline retest. So the market and then it buys. And then if you can check, this zone was a perfect zone for us to take buys, but the problem is I didn't see this retest here because I was not uh, with my laptop. So if you can check here, this is a double bottom. I think if you can scroll down to 15 minutes, I think you can see this clearly so that you can be sure of what I'm talking about. You see, this is a double bottom, which was confirmation for the buy and the market buy. This was should be our TP. The market did hit. Understand? So then I would like us to just reanalyze your state and just look for what you will have as our direction this following week. Let us just remove everything here. As we know, guys, using price action, we're starting from our 1 week time frame, just getting down from the 1 week to the 15 minutes where we'll get our confirmation. Understand? Which is a 15 minutes and 30 minutes. So, guys, here we are right now. We'll check that US steady has just formed this double top at this beautiful area, so and then it dropping to retest this area which was not retested. I hope you can see that. And then the market buy up to this high. Understand? And this, if you can check, the market struggle to break this area because this is a zone. I would like us to just dive into the analysis thing. Let us mark our low, which is this part, and mark our high, which is this part where the market currently is right now. After marking that, I would just like us to mark our trend, which is this low, and connect it nicely, which we have our first touch, second touch, and our third touch. But here, because it was an event, the market just break this trend line, which is forming our third touch. Understand? So then I'd like to clone this one. I'd like to clone this one. It will present us as our uptrend. Let me just do this. Let me just do this. Okay. Let me just put this here. Understand? Here, this is our upper trend. Is our lower trend. We had the three touches here. So after doing that, we'll mark our possible reversal zone. Starting from the bottom, where is our first touch. Here is our touch. Our zone, meaning to say, and here is our zone. The market came here and test, and here is our zone here. I'll just mark the zones, possible reversal zones, where we expect the market to react when it reaches that position or that area. So then I'll just mark those beautiful zones. Mark those beautiful zones. This is what I see in the month, in the 1 week time frame. As you know, guys, the market is moving with the impulse, correction, impulse, and it corrects here, impulse, impulse this area, it corrects, impulse, it corrects. You see, we were not able to break this high, which shows us that we are changing what you call a direction. Understand? So we're no longer selling, we're no longer buying now. The market just do this and it break this low. Understand? For us to take those sell, we have to wait for the market to retest here, and after the retest, there will be a confirmation here. The market just manipulate with that candle and it sells to this 90% here, which was of let me just put this, which was of this trend, this trend. Because if you can check, the market just break this trend line here and it retested and it did sell. I'll just remove this so that you can continue, guys. Dive into 1 day. Let me just screen this. Okay, guys, as you know that we held the zone in our lower low here, the zone the market retested and it break. So for me now, I'll just focus on the um, current market, understand, so that because the current market is the one who will be able to catch those entries right now. So as you see, guys, the market is in this area forming this double top. Understand? So now, meaning that the market is in same area, which is a support and a resistance. Understand? It's within this area. So for us, as you have seen that we have three touches, we just look at this as our momentum grab, but we have to check where we are having that powerful zone where we will just look for a reversal. If you can check here, this is our let me just mark this as our zone, which is our strong zone. Understand? Because the market just came here and reversed to give us those sales up to this lower low, which was our thinking that I've just highlighted. This 90%. Understand here? You see this 90%, because the market is just break this trend line. Understand? If you can just make it clear for you to see. You see this trend line, the market break it and just retest to this beautiful zone and it did drop. So now I will just which is my daily, I'll just mark this as my strong zone and just mark, let me clone this one for to represent this as our, this is my daily resistance and this is my daily support, this low, this low. Understand? So then I'm in a daily time frame. I will mark the zones that I can see, in this current market. This is the zone here. Okay, I'll just jump into a 4 hour. I have this support and I have this strong zone here where the market is ranging right now. I'll just jump into the into the 4 hour time frame, 4 hours time frame. So I'll just looking for the opportunity, right, where I can just catch those entries here. So then let me see. As you can see, guys, from that area that we've checked in the daily time frame, the market has been ranging in this area. So that this was the zone. And if you can check, this is a beautiful zone for the buys. I think this buys occurred on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. This buy, because it was respecting this zone and these touches and this. If you can check, the market has touches respected this area for several times. And if you can check, we have these. Falling wage here. We can call a falling wage. If you can just mark this high and put it like this, let me clone this one to make things simple. This is our 4 hour, guys. This is our 4 hour. You see, you check, this is a falling wage. The market has been dropping here. market has been dropping. Understand? So as you know, guys, after the falling wage, you are expecting some beautiful breakout and buys. And guys, you see that this 4 hour, and we have this beautiful zone. Let me just zoom in for you to see. We have this beautiful zone and this low here, which will be our support and resistance. As you can see that this is a strong zone for us to get those impulsive move for buys if the market come to this zone, this beautiful zone. As you can see, this is also our beautiful zone for the buys that I've been talking about, that we had on Monday, because the market did open this gap here, you understand, and then it pushes to the high. Now in our current market, we have this top. I'll respect it and say it is a zone, right? Because if you can check, the market did respect it. For this sell, this was a smaller yana sell here, but I can confirm it as that after the market did the breakout here, we will have those push of respecting this falling wage. We'll have that push and test here and trying to complete this 90% to this high here. As you see, guys, the market has just formed this falling wedge, and it is a pattern. You have to understand that after seeing this, you just wait for the market to break it and retest outside of the trend line, and just make mean that you enter after it breaks. Understand? After it breaks and retest outside. Understand? Because the market always respect such patterns. Understand? The same applies with rising wage. You have to know that after the market just break the trend line, wait for a retest outside. After the market has just formed those two things, you are good to go. Understand? When the market just break here, we'll just wait for it to just come to this high. Understand? But if it doesn't retest here, we'll just wait for the market to come to this low, because if it doesn't break here, it should present a double top to this area and come to this low. After it came to this low, we'll just make it mean that we respect this trend line. Understand? This trend line here, you see, because the market will be showing us that okay, is respecting this line, trend line here. We have two touches. We just wait for the market to come here to form another touch, you see, and then after forming another touch here, we'll just wait for it to grab momentum. Let me show you. If it forms another touch to this area, we'll just wait for the market. Let me use another one because this is giving me problems. Okay, if the market just tap to this area, oops. Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? If the market do this, we just wait for it to come to this zone and for a retest, we should be forming a double top. Understand? After that, we drop. After that, the market come here to this area and continue to go for that breakout to that zone. If you can go to the 1 day time frame, you can check. You see this trend line, the market will show that okay, it's respecting that zone, which is this strong zone here. But I believe if the market come to this zone, because it will be showing that it's giving us a strong um, double top here in this area, and then so by we can take those cells, because it will be retesting or finishing up the great momentum thingy. After the market finish up the great momentum thingy, I believe that the market has to come here. After coming here, we'll just look two things is a double top, and after the double top, the market might sweep liquidity and then drop to this low. Understand? Like taking out people, which is manipulating. Drop to this low. After dropping this low, retest to this neckline, which would be this strong zone here. This one. Understand? it should just do this. This is what I'm expecting. You see, and drop to the low. Okay, let me just remove this. This is what I'm expecting in US30 to form the stable bottom. This is the falling wedge, guys, and we have to continue um, buying because the market show with this is forming this higher high here and here. You see, this was the high, this low was lower than this, and that the market formed this high, understand, is higher than this one. So if the market retests here, it should forming a new high, and then we follow the trend. Let us check 1 hour and see what we are looking, because in the 4 hour we just check the support and resistance, only to find that the market is in the 50% of the support and resistance, understand. So now I think in the 1 hour will give us a nice and good view, I believe. It gives us a good view about the market movement. Okay, if you can check here, guys, for this buy, the market did retested, respected this zone here, this zone. Sorry for that. The market did respected this zone. Understand, for the buys, because this happens on Friday, which was New York session, and it was good to go. We were to get a good signal for the sells here. You see, because the market reversed after tapping this resistance there and it sells. And for the buys, we were good to get these buys after seeing this tap, which occurs around it was in the morning. Yeah, it was in the morning, I believe. Yeah, I've seen it. This was in the morning because we have to do those buys up to this far. This was 2P or TP because we had to just tap to this high, which is our trend line. This one, you understand? So what are we waiting for now? We're waiting for the market to come break here and retest to this area. When we get this, we are good to go for the buys to the higher high. Okay, guys, let us check German 30. Let us check German 30 and see what we have on the German 30. Okay, nice. So then this is what we have just analyzed in our previous video. The market was able to just trigger our entry and to this lower low, but we have the reversal for this double bottom here. So we're good to go to catch those sells after respecting this trend here, which is this low. You see this trend, what's happening. Okay, after, let me do this. After respecting this trend, guys, here, which where the trend started, this low. Okay, I don't know whether it's a problem with my pad, my touchpad or something. You see this trend. The market did retest outside, but we were not able to just wait for this entry because it was not confirmed, because this area there was no zone which was a strong zone for us to reverse on it. But if you can check for this area, we had a perfect zone here. Let me use this rectangular tool here. We have this perfect zone. We have this perfect zone here. Don't worry about this. This rectangular tool is just make me. You see, This was a strong zone where the market just tapped